crowd hushes as summer sun blazes hard over the Clyde. And before anyone can blink, the navy and white silhouette of Princess Catherine slices through the shipyard glare like a figurehead carved from living porcelain. So lean in, tighten your earbuds, and do not click away, because in the next few minutes you'll witness how one dress, one bottle of single malt, and one thunderous name cry just welded style statecraft and sea power into a moment the internet will replay forever. Scene set. BA Systems Yard, Scottstown, Glasgow. Cranes towering, apprentices perched on scaffolds, brass band polishing valves while reporters jostle for the money shot. Suddenly, the royal convoy slides in. William steps out first, flash of raft tie, but all lenses swing to Catherine, future queen. Today, nautical icon. Wearing Susanna London's crisp navy and white that mirrors the Scottish Saltire so perfectly, you half expect it to flutter. Philip Treacy hat angles like a destroyer's radar. Her 12-carat sapphire ring catches the light, and every photographer silently thanks Diana for legacy jewelry that photographs itself. Formal salute snaps, bagpipes keen. 1,000 smartphone screens rise like a steel forest. Ceremonial heartbeat. Catherine climbs the naming dice, microphone pops, gulls wheel, and she speaks clear as a ship's bell. I have the pleasure to name this ship HMS Glasgow. May God bless her and all who sail in her. A red launch button slams. A ribbon-lashed bottle of Clydeside Distillery single malt arcs downward, explodes against fresh steel, whiskey mist mingling with river breeze, crowd roaring as pipes hit a high note. 6-second clip already shuttles across TikTok, looped to infinity, captions screaming, best smash ever. Quick rewind. Why Catherine? Back in June 2021, the Admiralty tapped her as royal sponsor, a role woven with superstition. Sponsors guard a vessel's soul. Since then, she's toured VR simulators, quizzed sonar techs, and even grilled cadets on coping with Arctic watch rotations. That prep shows when she steps off the dais to greet Chief Petty Officer Murray by rank and name, a detail no teleprompter provides. Authentic wins eyeballs. Camera swings to William, Duke of Rothesay on Scottish soil, grinning because yesterday he was nutmegging teenagers at Street Soccer Scotland, launching his Leith United initiative. Scotland now views the heirs as a tag team, him driving grassroots sport, her delivering couture diplomacy, and even hardened columnists admit the optics land. But fashion steals the algorithm. Dress breakdown. Structured shoulders echo naval jackets. Diagonal white panel slices like a breaking wave. Skirt flares just enough to evoke a signal flag snapping in wind. Price tag £1,850 sparks social debate. Yet stylists counter that one recycled ensemble can bankroll months of soft power headlines. ROI, the Treasury could envy. Jewelers Austin and Blake trend instantly after regional manager James Harris explains the Saltire homage on Breakfast TV. Free publicity worth tens of thousands. Now cue today's ghost moment, the bit most broadcasts miss. As Catherine descends a gangway, a young shipwright, cheeks streaked with weld soot, offers a thumbnail-sized scrap of the very first plate cut for Glasgow, now polished like a dog tag. She thanks him softly, pockets it, and walks on. Tabloids will dub it a lucky talisman. Insiders know it's a bridge to defense families who often feel invisible. Small gesture, big morale wave. Loop of tension, because every royal glow needs friction. Critics on X blast billions spent on frigates during a cost of living crunch. Yet Catherine's speech disarms. She frames Glasgow not as weapon, but as guardian of shipping lanes that fill supermarket shelves. She spotlights crew diversity, engineers from Inverness to Islamabad, linking warship to inclusive identity. Comment threads stall, viewer retention spikes. Mid-ceremony hiccup? A rogue gust flips her ribbon into a mic cable. William catches it with goalkeeper reflex. Crowd ahs! Clip loops 8 million times by dinner. Relationship goals magnet engaged. Sponsor duties done, she tours the ops room mock-up, leaning inches from tactical screens, listening like exams loom tomorrow. Commander Philip Burgess later tells press, she quizzed us on fatigue mitigation during sonar watches. Analysts nod. Diligence sells. Heritage layer. The name Glasgow reaches back to an 1814 sloop and a War U-2 cruiser that helped evacuate Dunkirk. By tying Catherine to hull number 9, the monarchy stitches fresh gold thread into a war banner already drenched in history, ensuring school textbooks will one day frame her snapshot beside lessons on anti-submarine warfare. Exit fashion flash. As she steps onto tarmac, sapphire ring knifes a sunbeam. Cameras hammer shutters like rivet guns. Result. Global front pages echo Diana's 1981 Britannia deck stroll. Branding wizardry you can't buy, only inherit. Evening analysis starts before the motorcade hits the M8. Style bloggers slot her dress into top 3 nautical looks. Defense editors hail the recruitment bounce. Scottish ministers tweet selfies praising shipyard jobs. Republicans mutter but concede crowd size doubled thanks to royal draw. Your screen time climbs because you, dear viewer, crave the post-credits Easter egg. And here it comes. Inside the ship's reception, Catherine signs the keel block with a diamond-tipped stylus, initials CW 2025, then adds a discreet anchor doodle. Crew erupts, tradition reborn. But hold tight, voyage isn't over. Twilight drapes the Clyde, and apprentices launch a surprise drone show. Blue-white LEDs form a giant Saltire, morph into Catherine's silhouette, and then into H. Glasgow slicing pixel waves. Ship horns blare, kids on shoulders squeal. Royal Socials live stream, racking 1 million views in 12 minutes. Kensington Palace data geeks grin because each click proves the monarchy's digital pivot is working. Let's unpack why naming a frigate hits harder in 2025. The Type 26 will stalk silent subs, shield transatlantic data cables, and escort carriers. Missions invisible yet vital to every grocery app ping and emergency helicopter ping you take for granted. By wrapping that truth in a viral fashion moment, Catherine delivers what strategists call narrative fusion, translating defense jargon into human story. That's why her face on tomorrow's papers equals a weave traditional advertising. So when skeptics scoff that pageantry is fluff, remember, pageantry is a Trojan horse. It smuggles policy into public imagination at Mach speed. Symbols sail faster than statistics. Ask any historian. If you've cruised this far, you are now honorary crew. So smash subscribe, punch that bell, and drop an anchor emoji in comments to prove you stayed till the last ripple. Because next episode, we're diving into how William's grassroots football gambit could reinvent talent pipelines across the Highlands. And the numbers behind that plan will blow your mind like a champagne bottle on a steel bow. Until then, keep your eyes on the horizon, your spirit trimmed to the wind, and remember, a single well-aimed symbol can move nations.